All right, my friends, welcome back to the Maine Music Project stage. I'm your host tonight, Michelle Arcand. We are once again without my co-host, my partner in crime, Natalie Michelle, but she is coming back next week. I promise you that, my friends. So we'll get that energy that the two of us possess when we get together and get all crazy and my ADHD really kicks in. It's good stuff. So tonight, we had Samuel James set to come in, but he got a little under the weather this afternoon, and in being safe during these trying times, we figured better not to come in. So we'll reschedule with him, I promise. Well, we're going to get him on the stage at some point, but in the meantime, we are so gifted by the magic of a wonderful, incredible human being that the fact that he just said, sure, I'll come in, speaks volumes about the man he is. He's kind, he's gentle, he's sweet. He writes incredible songs that have a passion and a soul in them, and then this grit in that voice that just delivers it is amazing. Of course, I'm talking about James Humphrey. So I'm excited to have him back on our stage because he sort of tested things out with us back when we first started, and we're testing how this was going to work. So we needed to bring him back on and show him the magic that he helped to start. So many people to thank for helping us out along the way. Our sponsors, we have Bangor Savings Bank, who's come on board. We have WMPG, who's come and just joined forces with us. And of course, we've been airing some of these shows on the Locomotive Show on WMPG. So thank you, WMPG listeners, for believing in the power of people, the power of community. We've got Polar Star Podcasts. They are our videographer. So thank you, Polar Star Podcasts, for coming on board, for joining us. Austin Street. Yes, the brewery has hooked us up, my friends, with an incredible package. Shirts, hats, sweatshirts, just cool swag in a glass and all this stuff that would be very cool to have because it's going to remind us that summer's coming. We're going to want to be outside, hanging out in our cool Austin Street swag. And all you got to do to get that and win that is a $10 donation. We're going to raffle it at the end of the month. So get your $10 donation in. You could do that via PayPal or Venmo. We have a site that makes it so easy. You just go to the Maine Music Project and you do all that Venmo, PayPal stuff. That's all beyond me, but even I have figured it out slightly. So there is hope for you. Jenny Van West and Mayamon have been doing this podcast called Postcards, and they are big supporters of community. They're big supporters of our local musicians and the venues around us where local musicians play. They've been talking us up a storm. We're so happy to partnership with them. So thank you, Postcards, for coming on board with us as well. And like we tell you week after week, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for Lenny Hawk's beautiful pub out there in Westbrook. Thank you, Bill Umble. Ted Arcan with the Dogfish Bar and Grille, who is our venue tonight, who Travis would like to support. Thank you as well for providing this great space to make this project happen. We appreciate it. So I think I've said everything I need to say during this crazy week. Just welcome once again. I'm glad to have you here. We are in for a musical journey with a man that has played with some of the greats, from like Ricky Skaggs, B.B. King, one of my faves. He's been around. He's been around the block. I've known him for years and years and years. He's been a supporter of Dogfish since we opened our doors like 15, 16 years ago, something like that. I think 15 years ago. So thank you, Travis, James Humphrey, for coming on board. Sit back, my friends, relax, and enjoy the tunes. See you on the flip side.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for that wonderful intro. I'm going to have to get some business cards made up that say all those wonderful things. And then I'll read them to myself when I'm feeling low. How about that? But hey, folks, it's great to be here with you last minute. I want to send out healing vibes to Samuel James, and hope you're feeling better, sir. Also, I'm an admirer. Think your stuff is awesome. So I'm honored to fill in for you tonight, and like I said, hope you're feeling better soon, man. Well, all right, I guess I'll quit yakking and start singing, and we appreciate you tuning in, folks. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 don't you take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 don't you take him just because you can. He talks about you in his sleep. There ain't nothing I can do to keep from crying when he call your name, Jolene. I can easily understand how you can easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 don't you take him just because you can. Now you could have your choice, a man that I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 now don't you take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is such a pleasure to be here tonight, folks. I got to tell you, it was just the wonderful thing that I didn't know I was going to be doing tonight. So I sure do appreciate it. If you're just joining us, welcome to you. Normally, I'd remind you to tip your bartenders and your servers, but it's not normally. Anyhow, I figured I'd do kind of a mix tonight, do some covers I really like, and do some homegrown as well. So this next one is something that's off of my latest album, and I hope you enjoy it. Staring into the shadows, I hope it won't be too long. Staring into the shadows, I hope it won't be too long. I'm growing thin on courage, finding it hard to be strong. staring into the shadows, finding truth and pain. Staring into the shadows, finding truth and pain. Right now I'm a little cold and broke down, but I feel warm and whole again. Oh, and I'm waiting on the sun to shine. Oh, I'm just tired of hazy half living like this. Oh, I'm just waiting on the sun to shine. Staring into the shadows, staring into the shadows. I'm staring into the shadows, I'm staring into the shadows. Still staring into the shadows, but I ain't feeling quite so blind. Still staring into the shadows, but I ain't feeling quite so blind. It looks like my sight is adjusting. I guess it might take just a little bit more time. Oh, I'm waiting on the sun to shine. Oh, I'm just tired of half living like this. Oh, I'm just waiting on the sun to shine. 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 All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, now all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take these eyes, I'll never use them. Oh, goodbye, leave me with eyes that cry. Tell me, how can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Why not take all of me? Oh, can't you see I'm no good without you? Oh, take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take these eyes, I'll never use them. Oh, goodbye, left me with eyes that cry. Tell me, how can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Yeah, you took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of every little part of me? Oh, why not take all of me? Yeah, a little something from the Wayback Machine there. Thank you. All right, well, I want to say thanks to Ted Arcand for doing this thing, making this happen. Oh, I know. I'm just starting with you, my friend, because I'm going to send you a song. But I do also very much want to thank Courtney and Gabe and Michelle for making this thing happen. I've been watching the shows, and I was honored to be the first one, and I'm super happy to be back. It's just, this is such an important thing that you guys are doing to kind of put on right now for all of us, and I know I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Lee as well, who is he's the dude behind the cameras, behind the soundboard, giving me the great sound. I think it's probably sounding pretty great out there too, and yeah, I don't know, just feeling #thankful right now. All right. Well, you gotta take that, with a grain of salt, because it's Justin. But I love you, buddy. Anyway, I really appreciate being here. And Ted is one of the only people I know who likes Jimmy Buffett about as much as I do. So I'm actually gonna do. This was Shauna and I's first dance song that we had at our wedding. So. I want to go back to the islands where the shrimp boats tie up to the pilings. Give me oysters and beer for dinner every day of the year, and I feel fine. I feel fine, 'cause I wanna go back down and lie beside the sea there, with a tin cup for a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll be pushing a honeysuckle vine. Yeah, now the sun goes sliding across the water. Sailboats go searching for the breeze. Salt air, it ain't thin. It'll stick right to your skin and make you feel fine. makes you feel fine. 'Cause I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and get high by the sea there, with a tin cup or a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. Yes, and now you heard my strange proposal. Let's get that Packard running and let's move. I wanna be there for the day tries to steal away and leaves us behind. I made up my mind, 'cause I wanna be there. Wanna go back down and die beside the sea there, with a tin cup or chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. Yeah, the tin cup or a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. All right, a little Buffett for my buddy there. Thank you very much. All right, well, if Justin Maxwell is out there listening, then I will. I feel compelled to do some band for him, because it seems like every time we get together, we end up singing some band. So, yeah. So let's see if this one works for him. Where would I get off of this mountain? You know the first place I want to go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico, to Lake Charles, Louisiana, little Bessie girl that I once knew. She told me just to come on by if there's anything she could do. Yeah, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mans me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. Well, good luck had just stung me, so to the racetrack I did go. She bet on one horse to win, and I bet on another to show. The odds was in my favor, you know I had them 5-1. Then they come round to win, sure enough she had won. Yeah, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mans me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. I took up all of my winnings and I gave my little Bessie hat. She tore 'em up and threw 'em in my face just for a laugh. There's one thing in the whole wide world I'd surely love to see. It's Sweaty little sweet thing of mine dips a donut in my tea. Yeah, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Well, me and my baby was back at the shack. We had Spike Jones on the box. I can't take the way he sang, but I love to hear him talk. That just gave my heart a throb through the bottom of my feet. Yeah, swore as I took another pull, my little Bessie can't be beat. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Oh, there's a flood out in California. Up north it's freezing cold. And this living on the road is getting pretty old. I guess I call up my big mama till I'll be rolling in. But you know deep down I'm kinda tempted to go and see my Bessie again. Yeah, up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Oh, well, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, gonna oh, feel humbled. Good Lord. Feeling good. Feeling good. It's a holy land for lost souls, a safe haven for lies told, a place people go when they can't go home anymore. It's warm bodies and cold beer, it's loud music and quiet tears. It's nobody asking why you're there all alone at the broke down cafe. They open all night and day, and the jukebox just plays Waylon and Merle. You can drink, you can cry, wanna win love left and wide. You've always got yourself a soft place to lay at the broke down cafe. Audrey's 42, but she says she's 30. Shooting whiskey and talking dirty. She got married once and she swears she's never gonna do that again. Somebody sits down beside her, looking lonely and tired. And Audrey thinks, well, hell, you know, could be just what I need at the Broke Down Cafe. They open all night and day, and the jukebox just plays Waylon and Merle. You can drink, you can cry, want to win love left and wide. You've always got yourself a soft place to lay at the Broke Down Cafe. Sit and order a beer, and maybe while you are here, you could find someone to take that sharp edge off of the lonesome. At the Broke Down Cafe, they open all night and day, and the jukebox just plays Waylon and Merle. Yes, it does. You can drink, you can cry, want to win love left and wide. You've always got yourself a soft place to lay at the Broke Down Cafe. At the Broke Down Cafe. At the Broke Down Cafe. Thank you. A little more homegrown. Yeah. All right. Well, Michelle is going to do some talking at you.
What's up, Travis?
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
How you feeling?
Being here. Feeling good. Yeah. Feel lucky right now.
I'm feeling pretty good now, too. I kind of walked, my day kind of just kept going. I had to go to Zoom training. We don't have to do that all the time at Preble Street, but every now and then they make us do these trainings.
Yikes.
So today was all about boundaries.
How'd that go?
It was all right,
All right.
know? I'm
Right on.
learning. I'm forever a work in progress.
Aren't we all?
But, yeah, just having you back on the stage and just playing some music and just being part of that lucky few that's just getting to sit here and really feel it in a different way is amazing. And it reminds me how much I miss music and why this project, the Maine Music Project, is so important, because I just know everybody else has got to be missing music like I do. I mean, it's been the only thing that pulls me through all those hard weeks.
Yeah.
You know, when you feel like every day is a broke down cafe. And I don't know, it's the music, it's the healing power of it, and it's guys like you that are just showing up and doing what you do, pulling it out, playing at home, folks doing live streams, and just continuing their art form, because we really need it. And this is a great way, And especially now that we got Polar Star Podcasts helping us out to really bring it into your living room, not just in a very flat way, but a very dynamic way.
Yeah.
So I can't thank them for coming on board enough. So thank you to Polar Star Podcasts. If you guys want to support Travis, if you want to support this project, all you got to do is go to PayPal, go to Venmo at the Maine Music Project, and give a small donation. Get yourself in that raffle to win all the cool stuff that Austin Street donated that will be given away.
Yeah.
So it's a bonus. Travis gets to get a little change in his pocket.
The Maine Music Project, which is awesome, and
thank you,
so
man.
doing such good work, get some money in his pocket.
Yeah, just
keep
all.
doing this.
We have to all help each other, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Yep.
So thank you for tuning in and being a part of this, because you're such an important part of what makes this so amazing, is the audience, the musicians, the people behind the stage.
Would not be happening without the audience.
Speaking music, though, I freaking love that Roadhouse Gospel album. I do.
Thank you so
Every
much.
time I see you, I'm like, ooh, he's going to bring on that revelation. He's going to get me. He's going to bring the gospel to me. And I hope tonight, before this night is over, you do infuse me with that gospel train of yours.
Absolutely.
But before that happens, what have you been up to, man? It's been a few months. Have you been writing?
Yeah.
Have you been doing any cool things?
I've been doing some cool things. One of the super cool things that just kind of came on my plate is I'm going to be playing a show out at Halo at the Point. So it's
Thompson Point.
Thompson's Point.
Yeah, very cool. Heard about that.
Their indoor event space, and they're doing a like a real very small, intimate concert series.
Nice.
And so they were kind enough to ask me to be one of the artists.
Kind enough. You're a gentleman.
I am.
A man. You're
And it was daunting at first because Darren asked me, Darren Elder, if you're listening, hey, Darren asked me to do, and I think this is what everybody's asked to do, is to pick an album that was influential for you, and then do that album. So
I mean, that's hard to imagine
Well-
without having to then play it. Like,
Right.
just thinking, you know.
right, try
like,
to find, like, if you had to pick your one album.
it can't
right?
happen for me. I can't.
And so
Not gonna
first trying
happen.
to do that, and then trying to figure out, okay, what is like my one album that I could also pull off, just
Right.
B, that ends up being like not just a great album that like felt good for me when I listened to it at a point in my life, but like that I can come back to and still be like, wow, this is really just killing
So
me
you
in a
went
good
deep
way.
with it, and you started to think, what
Oh,
has
yeah.
like
Yeah.
gotten me through life?
So in our house, me and Shauna were going back and forth for it seemed about a week, and we just were talking music, talking records for like a week straight.
Oh, I bet.
Which was
you
actually
guys have like
yeah
stacks.
Yeah, and
In your
I mean,
head.
and we like literally went through all our vinyl and doing that whole thing, and it was really fun, and it ended up being just such a cool thought experiment, and and so but.
I can't even imagine.
Well,
like the joy of bringing all those albums just back into your home.
it was really cool.
like,
Yeah, it was like bringing them all back
existence and
into
the memories.
our consciousness, and the memories and the.
So
So, I went a totally different direction. So I decided that I wanted to do something because I feel like right now music is so much all about getting us through our present moment. With a little bit of grace, with a little bit of joy, with a little bit of dignity. And
the moment's all we got.
and the moment's all we got. And I think you never realize that as much as when you're in an acute moment, if you will. And so I started thinking, okay, what am I listening to right now that on a daily basis is just getting me up in the morning, making me happen. And I've been listening to Mavis Staples' latest album. And her latest
love
album,
me some Mavis.
it's called We Get By. It was a collaboration with Ben Harper. And it is it's one of the most
That's
amazing
the album
records.
for it.
That's the album. When it hit my brain, I was like, oh, that's it. That's the one. Because I mean, I sing these songs
man.
to
She's
myself.
so good.
You know, even when I'm not listening to it. I mean, it's so good. But it gave me a chance to like look at it as both like first as a listener, and now kind of as okay, I want to learn this. I want to do this. I want to honor this album in the best way I can, you know?
Because she doesn't even have to sing a note sometimes. You just hear the beginning of that voice, that like power in her throat. She does. I don't know what it is that she has, but that'll compel anybody out of bed.
Yeah, I mean, she seems like a straight up presence, you know. And
anytime I've seen her, and I've seen her a few times live, and I got to see her at Stone Mountain, that very intimate stage.
That's so cool.
And she is nothing short of amazing.
Yeah.
And power.
Yeah.
And whew, that's a tall order.
It is. I know. So I chose.
Can we get a taste?
You can, but I will say this: I chose the album, and then I wrote to Darren and said, this is the album I choose. And then the next day I got into a cold sweat because I was like, oh my God, I have to do a Mavis Staples album. You are an idiot. Why did you do that to yourself? Why did you set that bar?
Do you know what? She would be so proud to hear anything that you have to offer.
I don't know about that, but I'm a great admirer, and so I just, you know.
But that's what I mean. For her, it's about the spirit and what someone brings to something.
Well.
And I think just knowing that this has moved you so, that you're bringing it to us and to Thompson Point, to the Halo.
Yeah, it's helped me get by. So hopefully playing it for other people, you know, just in that moment, maybe that wonderful music that she and Ben Harper put together will help those folks get by that night. So.
Oh, I can't wait. So I'm going to get a real gospel moment, a little Mavis, a little revelation. Guys, don't forget to donate to this powerhouse of a man, this beautiful this gentle soul with a lion inside him. He is so worth every dime. Just knowing him for all these years, the man stays true to himself. This is what authenticity of human spirit is.
Oh my.
Right here in Travis James Humphrey. All you got to do is go to Venmo, go to PayPal at the Maine Music Project, donate, and give back to Travis James Humphrey. Here he is, the man, the legend, the music.
Oh my good Lord. All right. That's it. Michelle is officially my hype man. She's coming with me everywhere. Just gonna. All right. Well, this is the title track off of that album. By Mavis Staples. The album is called We Get By. It's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. If you want just a straight up shot of good feelings in you. We get by on love and faith. We get by with a smile on our face. We get by with help from our kin. We get by through thick and thin. We get by. We get by. No matter what happens, I'll be there for you. We get by. Just the other day, I heard from my old friend. She was going through changes once again. Matters of the head, matters of the heart. Maybe too early to tell, but it's never too late to start. We get by. We get by. No matter what happens, I'll be there for you. We get by. We get by. We get by. No matter how long I'll be waiting here for you. We get by. Day by day, line by line. If you don't have yours, well, you sure got mine. We get by day to day. We get by in our own way, yeah. We get by, we get by. No matter what happens, I'll be there for you. We get by, we get by, we get by. No matter what happens, I'll be waiting here for you. We get by. No matter how long I come running, we get by. No matter what happens, I'll be there for you. And we get by. All right. So there will be a little more of that coming up. It feels so good to sing Mavis Staples songs that it's one of those things that yeah, you just want to kind of keep doing. So I will, but right now I'm going to take it down Revelation Lane here. I'm at the line where dark meets light, lost souls meet salvation. Once I know where I belong, there is no equivocation. I stand with the archangels on the line of demarcation, revelation. Twisted teeth tear from the shadows, I know the pain they bring. Archangels form around him, and then they slowly flex their wings. Still the poison drips from them demon lips, but now they fear and illumination and revelation. Revelation. I join with the archangels and we shine brighter than any sun. We flood the darkness and the Alpha and Omega become as one. The demons fall to dust, but from their ashes spring a new creation. A revelation, revelation. Once slaves to Simon, now they become free-forming seraphim. Once hopeless creatures, now they're struggling with the love that washes them. They learn to fly, they learn to sing, learn the sacred meditation, revelation, revelation. Yeah. Well, I'm not alone, I'm not afraid. Now the darkness fills my light. I'm not alone, I'm not afraid. The archangels help me fight. I'm not alone, I'm not afraid. Relentlessly I sound. I'm not alone, I'm not afraid. I'm a warrior, glory bound. Revelation. Revelation, 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 revelation. Oh, thank you guys. All right. Well, I would like to, I don't know, got a few minutes left? Yeah? All right. Cool. All right. Well, I would like to send a little Steve Earle out to my beautiful wife, Shauna Lee. First time she ever told me she loved me, she was drunk off her ass in a payphone bar in Dublin. And I was not. She called me up, told me she loved me. It happened. Fact check it. Yeah. Kind of dating ourselves, I suppose. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of the day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair was black and her eyes are blue? I took her hand, I gave her a twirl. Oh, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. We was halfway there when the rain came down of a day. And she asked me up to her flat downtown of a fine soft day. I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes are blue. Now I took her hand, I gave her a twirl. And boys, I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Well, when I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes are blue. I traveled around, been all over this world. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. I traveled around, been all over this world. Boys, you know I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Well, I'm going to send this one out to, especially to my friends at Dogfish. I feel like I've been playing this song for 15 years for you guys, so. No, different one. But I was going to do Africa too. You got a fast car. I want to take it to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Stockholm's here, got nothing to prove. Maybe we'll make something. It's me, myself, I got nothing to lose. You're the fast car. I got a plan that'll get us out of here. I've been working at a convenience store, managing to save up a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I could both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Live with a Bible, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working, but his body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. Wanted more out of life than he could give. So somebody gotta take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You're the fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight, live and die this way. And remember when we was driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City light lay out before us and your arm fell right around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You're the fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves. You still ain't got a job. Been working the market as a checkout girl. Now I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a big house and live in the suburbs. And remember when we was driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City light lay out before us and your arm fell right around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You're the fast car. I got a job that pays our bills. You stay drinking late at the bar. Some more of your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me would find it. I got no plans, ain't going nowhere. So take a fast car and keep on driving. And remember when we was driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City light lay out before us and your arm fell right around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, and I had a feeling that I belong. I Had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You're a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight, live and die this way. 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 Tracy Chapman there for you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Hear the drums echo in the night. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit rings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. Stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boys, he's waiting there for you. Don't tell a lie to drag me away from you. Nothing that 100-man or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time and do them things we never hear. Wild dogs crowd in the night as they go restless, longing for some solitary company. Know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I become. Don't tell a lie to drag me away from you. Nothing that 100-men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do them things we never hear. Don't take a lot to drag me away from you. Nothing that 100-men or more could ever do. No, no. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time and do them things we never hear.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna, Lee, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna change to that thing if that's all right. All right. And one more time, I want to say thank you to Lee for the great sound. I really appreciate it, man. And Polar Star, right? Polar Star Podcast. Gonna give it a go. It's been a long time since I played ukulele, and I found this thing at Musician's First Choice up in Augusta, and it's just a great little instrument. So, and of course, I've always been a big fan of well, Hawaii in general, because it's amazing, and as well Israel Kamakawiwa Ole, probably one of the most well-known of the modern Hawaiian singers. So I think you'll mostly all recognize this last song. It's just, I was driving today, and it was a beautiful, it was a cold day, but it was a beautiful blue sky, and it was just gorgeous. And I was able to walk around outside a little bit today, and yeah, you know, sometimes moments just grab you, and it's kind of special. And despite all the craziness that might be going on, you know, you get just that little moment of stillness, that little moment of grace. And I don't know, I was just thinking of this song in that moment. So I'm going to sing it for you. And again, thank you so much to the Maine Music Project for having me tonight, and for all the wonderful work you're doing. Thank you to Bill Umble. Thank you to Ted Arcan. Yeah. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, Venmo, PayPal, all that stuff. And to Samuel James, whose shoes I am attempting to fill this evening. I hope you feel better, sir. Yeah, anyway, I wish you all peace. I wish you all love. And you're damn right, Bill. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops up on the chimney top. That's where you find me, yeah, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly. If birds can fly over the rainbow, why can't I? Well, I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for
me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, they're pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of all the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing how do you do. All they're really saying is, I love you. And I hear baby cry, watch him grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind. Far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops high upon the chimney top. That's where you find me. Yes, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Well, if birds can fly over the rainbow, oh, why can't I? Thank you very much, folks. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate it.
James Humphrey. What a textured voice. I think that's what's striking me tonight is I forget how textured your voice is and how you can offer the most intimate, serene moment and then just like put a bullet through it with raw beauty and power. And the deepness and the vibrato is incredible. It's been such a pleasure to take this journey with you. And in Hawaii, thank you. I mean, it's exactly where I want to be right now as I look outside and see the icy snow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great. Everybody has been commenting all along. You got a lot of love out there for you, my friend.
Good, I could
a
use
lot
it.
of love. Yes.
I
Well,
send
we
it right
all
back
could
out
use
at
it.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's why we're here. He's got 4 albums to his name. You know, I bet there's another one just living inside right now, ready to come out. Who knows when we're going to get it, but music is in this soul, so it's going to keep pumping out. Check out his
One way or the other.
website. Check out Facebook. And don't forget that very cool project that he's involved in at the Halo
Yeah,
at Thompson's
Halo at the
Point.
yeah.
And if you weren't lucky enough to get one of those 20 seats, have no fear. I think that Mavis is going to be part of his repertoire.
Because
Because
is
Mavis
definitely
and
gonna
Ben,
be
that
part of the
was so
repertoire now.
good, so
I
powerful.
finally got the courage to sing Mavis. So
Yeah, well,
maybe
don't
I'll
stop
keep
having
it.
courage, my friend, because you need to power out more of that.
It's powerful
You got the
music.
spirit in you. That's all I can say. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for sticking around, listening to Travis James Humphrey. Thanks for supporting the Maine Music Project. Tonight you can support Travis and this project by Venmoing and PayPaling to the Maine Music Project. The money goes his way. a little comes our way, and it's much appreciated. We're keeping music, venues, artists alive, and we're doing this all together.
Yeah.
We will be back next week with the ghost of Paul Revere, a smaller, tinier version.
It's going to be a great show.
They'll still be the ghost.
It's going to be great.
All right. I'll see y'all next week. Thank you. And thank you, Dogfish.
Yeah. Thank you.